Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been the place to find new and certified used vehicles. Along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff, you, the customer, are their number one priority. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Mackey Motors post-game show, Find New Roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. John Blankman talking here tonight with Carter Putney from the Kuemper Knights. Knights fall here tonight to Harlan 74-56. And Carter, I know a disappointing one here tonight. You guys fought all the way through this game, but Harlan just a little bit too much tonight. What was the difference, do you think, out on the floor here tonight?
They just had a lot more stronger guys out there pushing us around, getting in the paint more than us and making more baskets in the paint.
How did you guys try to defend that here tonight? What was the adjustments that you guys were trying to make?
We tried to front the big guys down low and then have a backside help stop them from getting it in there over top of our front guy.
Offensively, looked to me like you guys able to get to the rim in the first half. Was it trying to use your speed and athleticism in the first half to attack this defense from Harlan tonight?
Yeah, we just needed to use our athleticism because they were a lot slower than we are just because of how much bigger they were than us. But we didn't really get enough baskets, obviously, in the first half to use our speed against them.
They got up 10 on you guys early. You guys come back with a 10-0 run to tie this one up. What kind of jump started the offense at that point, do you think?
We drove a lot more and passed the ball to each other a lot more than we did at the beginning when they went on the 10-0 run.
What were they able to do? You guys got three-pointers off tonight. Not a lot of them fell. It was just one of those nights where a lot didn't fall. But I thought they defended the three-point line pretty well against you guys tonight. What were they doing?
They were just moving around a lot faster than we were on the defensive side, so they were getting to our shooters all the time.
What do you guys take out of this one that you can use in future matchups? Still an outstanding team. You're still right here in the hunt. You got another game coming up tomorrow night. So what's the positive things that you guys move forward with from tonight?
Just be more physical. Keep driving to the hoop because we're getting a lot of points there.
Well, I tell you what, Carter, appreciate you joining us here. Best of luck coming up tomorrow night. Congrats. You're going to be our Motor Inn player of the game tonight as well.
Thank you.
You bet. Carter Putney with the Kuemper Knights. We're going to get head coach Sean Minnehan over here on the headsets. Coach now joining us. And Coach, I know a disappointing one here tonight. This was one of those matchups. You don't want to put it on one guy for sure with DJ, but this is a game that you could have really used the athleticism and the strength of DJ.
Yeah, he makes our defense better, size-wise. I mean, and then, you know, he's I know him and Giff are both towards the top of the conference in steals, so those two play off each other well. We got in foul trouble in the first half. That didn't help. You know, they hit some and ones, and you know we didn't. So that made a difference. We just didn't shoot the ball well. We haven't shot the ball quite as well after break, so we're gonna have to kind of figure that out and see what we got to do to get back to shooting the basketball the way we're capable of. Because honestly, we haven't all the games out of the break so far. We haven't shot the ball as well as we were before. So we got to get that figured out.
Able to get to the rim in the first half against them using your quickness. I thought that, they made some adjustments as you expect. A little harder getting to the rim. Still able to get there, but not as consistent in the second half. What did they do, and how did you guys try to adjust to that?
They were really physical, and we just weren't strong enough to get past them. And so, I mean, it's all we have to get stronger.
Defensively, I know you guys wanted to try in front and then come with the weak side help, but their size, even sometimes when the weak side help was there, their size and strength inside, it was just hard to defend that tonight.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's like I said before, they're a really well-coached team. They do a good job of getting steals and finding great passing angles, and that just just killed us inside. They were 80% from inside in the first half. I don't know what they finished at. It's probably really high. So, I mean, when you give them easy opportunities to score, it's hard to. That's what beat you. That's what got beat us. Beat against Carroll. That's what got beat us Saturday night. We got to be better inside.
Coach, don't want to get you in any trouble, so not asking this for there, but there was potentially should have been a technical in the first half with 6 guys on the floor. I know you had a brief conversation. I told Doug, I was surprised that they didn't come and explain to you before handing the ball back in bounds and getting the play started. But what was the brief conversation? Can you tell us why they decided not to call the T? Because they come down and hit a 3 all of a sudden instead of an 8-point game. It's an 11-point game.
That was pretty big. Their explanation was the ref underneath threw the ball to the shooter too quick, and but the original explanation was they just didn't see it. I saw it, but because I saw it and they didn't see it, they couldn't call it, even though he clearly walked in after the free throw was even made. So it was quite evident that you can't blame the game on that, but that was a very big momentum opportunity that swang their way, which is quite frustrating.
Coach, you got to rebound another game coming up tomorrow night. Clarinda comes in 6-7, I know, coming into today. What do you got to do to kind of snap this 2-game skid and pick up another win tomorrow night? This team's certainly capable of doing that.
Well, they're big inside, so we got to solve that problem before tomorrow, because if you don't, they're going to beat you up inside. They got an athletic guard, but their bread and butter is they're big inside. I mean, other than that, I've 3 games in 4 days, and so 4 and 5. It's kind of tough to try to get. We didn't get scouted as well as I would have liked to for today. It is what it is. Just sometimes you get in stretches like this. You gotta figure it out and on the fly, and that's what we're gonna have to do tomorrow. Just late night tonight, I guess.
Well, tired legs, you can see that late in this game. Hopefully, with the depth you guys have, that'll help you get through tomorrow night. Best of luck tomorrow night. We'll see you Friday down in Creston.
Thank you.
Head coach Sean Minnehan again with the Kuemper Knights.